I'm officially impressed, okay? I'll admit it right now. Something good has actually happened. It's kind of like an opposite day right now where I don't really know how to react because we've always been so attuned to the dark ages of this website and to the dark ages in general of just nothing but bad things constantly happening and bad news and bad changes and bad everything. But today, I am very happy to announce that YouTube has actually done something extremely good and something that will make very good lasting impacts on the website itself in the coming future. And by the way, if you're new here, you might as well just go ahead and tap the subscribe button real quick. You'll get 10 years of good luck, and you know, that's just how it always is with this channel. But to get back to this whole interesting thing, so basically this all stems back from a video I made quite a while ago where I basically told that YouTube was going to start removing demonetization. The actual title of the video was YouTube is getting rid of demonetization. And in that video I went over an article that was posted on Google's like article forum website, where it's basically as close as you could possibly get from having Google and YouTube support as you could probably ever find. But over here they made an article where they discussed demonetization and the new rules and the new things they're doing about it, and essentially that they're going to start getting rid of it by allowing companies, which is the thing that makes YouTube make money through Google ads, be able to advertise on even controversial things that are demonetized. So basically things that would be demonetized in the future would still make money. The idea is here that even if you're demonetized, you're still gonna be monetized. So the whole word demonetize is basically gonna be, well, bye-bye. I'm not sure what they're going to call it, but they also went into detail on how they're probably not going to be removing the yellow symbol, but instead they're probably just going to be adding it to a whole different sequence of symbols that you can get on a video that can demonstrate the status of how much money it's making. The green being the normal one, the yellow being the not so cash money one, and then other ones of which they haven't yet told or shown off yet. From now on, they're not going to necessarily mean that you're making less money or that you are, as the word most obviously describes, being demonetized, but instead you just have different ads being played on your video. As a matter of fact, it's written here that even videos with that are like very controversial and that have like lots of, you know, not so, you know, kid-friendly stuff going on here are actually going to be able to, you know, make sometimes even more money than that of that's normally green. So it depends on really the type of, you know, video content genre that you're making. But in general, the money will no longer be affected that much. And that also means that videos that get the yellow symbol will actually perform just as good as the ones that actually have the green symbol from now on, which all in all means that there's not going to be any more complaining on Twitter and everything about, you know, YouTube deleting your views because you're just not getting monetized and stuff like that. So that's a good thing. So that all happened quite a while ago. So what changed now? Well, essentially YouTube just actually finally officially did this. So recently YouTube and/or the company of YouTube, Google, but actually the big granddad company of them all called Alphabet, yes, that's actually a thing, and it's worth more than Google, has finally officially announced the amount of money that this website made in all of last year, which is something that surprisingly they have never done before, even though I feel like they've done it before because I've heard all kinds of stuff about how much money YouTube makes, but apparently they've never done this before. Since YouTube has always been a limited liability company, which means it's private, they don't have to release anything, but now they're going forward and giving advertisers all the information on how much money they're generating and how much ads are going to cost in the future. So basically all these articles are talking about how YouTube finally initiated this system of new monetization. One article goes into detail on how officially YouTube has put together this system where it's from now on going to basically work with all of the channels that make a certain amount of money. So basically a certain subscriber bracket, anything above 10,000 subs, is going to start having this happen. So basically if you have over 10,000 subs and you have problems with demonetization, well, you can kiss that goodbye because it's soon going to be a problem of the past. And they're probably going to actually make this become like a real like thing that's going to affect everyone on this whole website, probably by the time that they have the full YouTube Studio thing as the official like analytics page for YouTube, which they've pretty much been saying that they were going to do for a long time, but as of right now still hasn't really been fully official. So right now this has finally became a thing. Unfortunately, if you have under 10,000 subs, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. That's just because there's so many channels that have monetization enabled that are under 10,000 subs. There's something like this article pointed out to be 10.4 million channels that are obligated for monetization under 10,000 subs that YouTube is currently putting on hold right now. So you're kind of put on like standby, but don't worry because, you know, well, first of all, you're not making that much money anyways, but you will eventually. So yeah, with this new business plan, I guess, of what they're doing is announcing, you know, their actual like money, being transparent with their earnings, and therefore being more of a transparent company, and also being more advertiser friendly for both sides of the equation, the advertisers and the people that make the videos, which is me. So thank you. I'm not going to be going homeless anytime soon, even though I luckily don't have that many problems with demonetization on this channel. No one is going to in the near future, and starting right now technically. The CEO of YouTube also started talking about this in a presentation that was linked in one of these articles, which I'll have the article linked in the description for you guys to check out. It's too long for me to show you guys here, but fortunately, lots of detail was given about how this whole thing works. So, I mean, yeah, it's quite a pretty interestingly good achievement for YouTube to finally do this. It's finally happened. When I first announced this in my other video, it was just kind of like, okay, they're gonna be doing this, and now it's like, all right, it's happened. It's here. No more demonetization, and I'm literally kind of like excited. You could probably kind of hear it in my voice. I don't know. I hope you guys are as excited at this as I am, because, you know, in reality, so many people have literally had to, you know, basically get rid of their entire livelihoods because of problems like this. It's either you're Ryan Toys reviews and you get fined by COPPA, or you get demonetization. That's simply how it's been recently, and now it's like one half of the problem has been solved. Demonetization is gone. COPPA is still here affecting people, but it's not as bad as what people first thought, but it still is a problem. Maybe I'll be able to make another announcement video when they try to finally do something about that and solve that big issue, but that is still just sometime in the imaginary future. But I mean, it's about time that they've actually done this, because let's be real here, guys. Demonetization has been an issue since literally the beginning of YouTube, and even though you may think that it's only been around for like a couple years, since like 2017 or something like that, well, guess what? That's only the time when they actually made it public. But YouTube has been demonetizing YouTube channels since the beginning of monetization in 2006. Pretty much at that point, they actually had the system of removing ads from certain videos that were considered too violent or not family friendly, but they just didn't tell you at all. You would just make less money off that video and you wouldn't really see it. But now they made a step which would pretty much tell you, and that was the whole demonetization thing, and now they're moving on from that because now you're not going to be losing money. So pretty much all in all, it's a good thing. So hopefully you guys can get that bag pretty soon because of this, if you are making that bag, or at least should be, because all in all, we all earned that, I think. So from now on, I guess you could pretty much stop using the word demonetization, because it's not really going to be what this is anymore. You're not going to be losing money at all with that yellow dollar sign. Just call it the yellow dollar sign from now on. So right now, you might complain, I'm still getting demonetized, man. I'm still losing money. What's going on? I can't figure this out. Well, don't worry, because literally this is happening across hundreds of millions of YouTube channels. This is probably going to take, you know, weeks, if not months, to fully get around the whole entire website. But right now, it's official. It's happening. So I had to make a video about this just to, you know, tell you guys this, because not many people are talking about this for some strange reason. I don't really know why. I guess it just wasn't really established that well. This kind of happened the last time too. Not many people really fully understood what was going on with the YouTube demonetization thing when it first came out about 2 months ago. People just kind of thought, oh, okay, YouTube's working to do something about it, but it actually was a lot bigger than you might think. So anyways, with all that being said, thanks for watching, and my name's Dallas, aka Infernus, and you've been watching The Tech Realm. I'll see you guys in the next, hopefully groundbreaking, informative, edutaining video that I might upload sometime in the future, and until then, I'll see you guys. Goodbye. Okay, hold on, wait, I'm actually not done. We have a bonus thing I want to talk about right now, something that just recently happened. Like, I'm talking about like recently, like 1 day ago as of recording this. So I mean, basically every single thing I was talking about just came out like 1 day ago at the very most. But the point is, something groundbreaking just happened, possibly an example of YouTube actually doing this, an example of YouTube reversing or getting rid of demonetization starting right now with a whole entire genre of YouTube channels. And this was featured in a video by a YouTube channel called The Quartering, where essentially it was an example of someone one being demonetized, a whole group of actual YouTube channels being demonetized, and YouTube coming forth and explaining that they're no longer going to be basically losing money despite the fact of their yellow $sign videos. So this could definitely be the first step in YouTube performing this for a whole bunch of YouTube channels. Apparently the style of YouTube channel is called a V something, a V-tuber. I guess if you're that type of a person who makes that kind of a video, well, good on you, because, well, you're going to be getting that bag. You're going to be cashing out real soon, because I guess YouTube is coming forth to basically explain that you are going to, from now on, be monetized. So they're starting from the weird section of YouTube, I guess, when they're going to start cleaning out demonetization, but you know what? You got to start somewhere, so I don't really care. And it's really good that YouTube is being transparent and upfront about this issue, which they haven't really done until this very moment, so that makes this all feel more official, like this is going to actually start happening right now. And that's pretty much it. I promise I'm done now, so thanks for watching.